Okay, it's a bit windy, but I appreciate that today. If I turn the other way, you won't hear me because of the wind. And it's about 26 Celsius today, so pretty hot, and that wind or that breeze will keep us cool. And I don't know when David's back from Mississippi. He's on holiday in Mississippi, but I'm missing him. No, not really, he's here, look. He's just got back a couple of days ago from Mississippi. Had holiday there. So we're coming to a field that I had permission for, but never really done it. I've done down the bottom end, down there. And I never found anything. Pretty sure it's been done, but never did up this top end here. So we're going to give this half an hour and see what we can come up with. David's brought this back from the States. It's the new Garrett 18 Max, same as what Digger Dawn uses, and she swears by hers. So hello Digger Dawn, I hope you see this. I know you don't look at my vids, but I'll send you this link anyway. So alright, so we're going to give it a shot. If we come up with anything, we'll see you in a bit. I found a great little find here. Just called David over, and I was just complaining about this machine finding nothing but crap, and it comes up with this look. So it's we call it a stemple, a matrix seal. It's a matrix seal, so that's the third one I've ever found now. So I'm quite happy about that. That's a nice little find, and you can see I think there's a hole in there where they used to hang it around the neck. So I don't know what date this is, 1600s, maybe before. Cracking little find that is, really happy about that. And that gave me a 16, I think, on the Equinox 800, a 16. So really happy about that. So that's just cheered me up a little bit, because I was making my way off the field and talking about going to the next place, but maybe I'm a bit too impatient. Nothing much coming up, but I guess we all know what that is. That's a window latch, I guess. I'm not sure what it's made of. I think it's non-ferrous, but underneath is an iron. Let me just turn this off. David hasn't found much, although I ain't caught up with him for half an hour or so. In fact, I can just see him digging now. So we'll catch up with David, see what he's found, and maybe we'll move on to the next field. I've got that nice matrix seal, which will look nice when it's cleaned up. Can't wait to clean that up. So catch you at the next hole, or when I catch up with David. This was a surface find. It's a bronze stud. It's not a bronze button. It's a stud because there's just a point there bent over on the back. So maybe off a leather tunic. Could be quite old, that. Could be 1500s, maybe before, maybe after. You never know. But not bad. I'll carry on. Just an old spoon handle. Pretty old as well, I think that is. I'm going to clean it up though, because I think I can see a marking on that. I'm not sure. I give up before him. He's just, we're going to go to another field now. We'll have a coffee and that first. Got some coffee here. Flask of coffee, couple of cheese rolls. And then we'll be off to the next field and try that. But nothing here much. I'll ask him what he's got when he gets here. Right, we've had a bite to eat. Coffee. Go on another field. David's there, look. And found a coin straight away. So first coin of the day. Nothing much, I don't suppose, but it is a copper coin, and quite happy to get that. Maybe a one header or something like that, 1 groschen. That's a good start. Anybody got any idea what that is? That obviously is hammered into something. Don't know what that is. But I'm just getting signal after signal, iron, but it's not showing up as iron. So I'm digging it, and this is what I'm getting. Rifle cartridge case. Don't know how old, probably Second World War, but very intact, look, not bent or anything. Alright, David and me's just met up. We're on a field that I've done time and time again. Found lots of Romans on here, I think it needs leaving for a couple of years, and then when it's deep ploughed, worth coming back on. But David got this signal and he left it. It was a 45. I got it. It was a 10 on the Equinox, but it was a positive signal. So I dug it, and there we go. It's a naval button with a naval emblem on it, an anchor or something. So that's quite interesting. We're probably going to leave here and go to somewhere else. I mean, I've got other fields that I've only spent an hour on. We can go and try them. But the reason I only spent an hour on them was because there was nothing much coming up. But I've got an idea. We'll go, we'll check it out. David's just dug something. But did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a underwear button.
Okay, no coins?
No.
Alright, so no coins.
Just the one coin from the last field.
So that's the best find to come off this field. Mind you, having said that, we've only been here, what, 20-25 minutes max. So
Yeah,
we can do a bit more, or we can go on these other fields. I think we might go on the other fields. See what Davey wants to. Catch you on the next field.
No, it's a 1864 one Kreutzer. 1864 one Kreutzer.
1864 one Kreutzer. 79 that come up on this, and 24 on the Equinox. So a coin, but we're getting fed up with digging bottom tops here. So we're going to make his way out and go down to another field in a bit. So see you on the next. Okay. No, this is not Roman. Another coin here. David's just got a coin too. So just on his way out, this is a 2 heller. Just on his way out, and we started to find coins. Bingo, just called David over. I think this is my first hammered with the Equinox. I think it's silver. It's very, very thin, look. Maybe I'm wrong, but pretty sure that's hammered. Yeah, and so nice little find. I have found hammereds down this end before, and I told David when we first come on here that I found hammereds here, and that rang up as a 14 on the Equinox. So let's get a bit of spit. Yeah, it's silver. Yeah, it's silver hammered. Look at that, little beauty. It's come up lovely, that has. Look at that, very unusual. Really nice hammered that is. Look at that. There you go, look, there it is. So look at the other side. Sorry, I've got to use spit, but that's come up beautiful. It's old, this is. This is bloody old. Look at that. Very nice. Let's have a picture of that, I think. Yeah, David's coming over now. Now he's got good eyes, so he might be able to get a date off that. Yeah, it's silver hammered, look. Pretty early, I think, that one. I've never seen one like that before.
1680 maybe?
1680. That's pretty old.
Yeah, I think it's one of those little German city-states.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Just hold that in your hand, will you, David, while I take a photo. Like that, flat. Which is the best side to have it on. Okay, so we're on a new field, and the houses are just there, so we have permission, and these are the sort of permissions I like, because you can almost guarantee that the night hawkers haven't been there, because it's too close to the houses. And I was saying to myself that I'm not going to film any more crap, just the good stuff to show you, which will be very few and far between, but unless it's unusual, and I found something unusual. And I think that is the end of a very, very, very old key, an iron key. So that's quite interesting for me. So that's why I'm filming that. I'm pretty sure that's really old, a few hundred years old. I like that. I like that. Right, well, we got sick of digging shit. But out of the two of us, I've done the best today, really. But I'm just sick of digging all the shit. I shouldn't complain because I haven't had a bad day really with those two things, but I'm just sick of going on fields that's been done, and I just got lucky.
Done to death.
Yeah, so we're having a beer, boys. Alright, so me and David's been and had a couple of 3 beers, and we're sitting down to this prawn curry, and he's as happy as a pig in shit, that guy now.
Absolutely. Wow.
And me too.
I
So
can't ask for anything
enjoy this with us, and I'll tell you what David thinks of it when he's finished. Alright fellas, the fruits of today's hunt. We have 1, 2 heller. Don't know what year it is, I don't know what this coin is. I haven't ID'd anything really, just showing you what I've got. And apparently that's 1 Kreutzer, that what David tells me. This is a naval button with an anchor. I don't know what this is, don't know if it's a bronze nail or what. Did they make bronze nails, or is it some other implement there? Look, I'm not sure. This piece of copper, nothing. This intrigues me because I can see it's got wire wrapped around it. Can you see that? It's like a spiral, and I'm wondering if that's really old and some attempt by the Romans to make a fibula from iron. I don't know, but it's iron. That's the end of a key, which is really nice. I'm glad I saved that. A button, a piece of lead, a cartridge, and a spoon handle, which I thought had some markings on. I believe it's a spoon handle, I'm not sure. But here's the 2 finds of the day. For sure, this silver hammered, which looks very blurred on here. It won't focus in. I don't know, for some reason. Maybe it'll focus in a minute. No, it won't. And this is a matrix seal, which I've cleaned up. Can't see too much detail on there, but I'm quite happy about that. I don't find too many of these. This is the 3rd one I've ever found in all the years I've been detecting, so I'm quite happy about that. And that's a nice, according to David, a German silver hammered. There it is, look, 1680 I think David said. So take a couple of photos. Thanks for dropping by, and talk to you all soon.